Hello everybody, Chris Smith here. Welcome back to Digital Chalk Live. It's good to see you. So, thank you for joining me. Again, I'm Chris Smith, an e-learning expert here at Digital Chalk. And today I'm going to talk to you about just how easy it is to get a course created in the Digital Chalk platform and get your course elements added and get a course built. We're going to do it in 20 minutes today. Can you believe it? Many of my clients think it's hard. Maybe they don't have what they need yet, or that what they need to build a course isn't there or built. Let's talk about ways to find content that maybe you're not thinking about. Maybe it's not as hard as you think. Today we'll talk about the importance of a file upload. You know, whatever files you might have already that support your content, maybe it's a write out about your course or some really specific information about your course. Let's use it. Let's put it into your course as a course element, as a document. A lot of my courses and a lot of my clients' courses start with a syllabus, an employee handbook, and about the instructor, some kind of text document that really introduces the course and offers itself well. Today we'll look at that. Bringing in a piece of internet content or a web page as a course element is completely possible in the Digital Chalk platform. Maybe you have an existing video that's on your website and you just want that to be part of your course. You could link people directly to it as part of your course in the Digital Chalk platform. Or maybe you have a large repository of documents that you need your learners to have access to. You could link them directly to your Google Drive or other project management software to where these documents exist. Without actually building it in the tool here, you could just link to it and make it one of your course elements. Very easy way to bring in content into the platform. We'll talk about PowerPoints and slide presentations. Oftentimes, this is where my learners, my users, and our facilitators will start, is with a great slideshow. Maybe you were teaching this live. Maybe this was a part of another training program that you've had in the past, and we could repurpose it here in the Digital Chalk platform by making this PowerPoint a course element in your course. We'll talk about live training, where you're actually training people live. Maybe you're already doing that. Maybe you already get a room for workshops on the weekends, and 10, 15, 20 people can come and watch you train your knowledge, your expertise live. Well, let's extend that reach to the online populace. Let's drive people in with your marketing initiatives, your social media. Maybe you have some emails from programs or training sessions that you've done in the past. You can notify people you're now doing a new topic, something live, and they can access it via the internet through the Digital Chalk platform. Again, very easy way to get a course element in as part of a course and live and sell it in our platform. And then we'll talk about certificates, how easy it is to award your learner with a certificate once they achieve whatever requirements you have for them to complete your course. So we'll look at how easy it is to create a certificate. Let's get started. Again, guys, we're here to sell courses and get paid. This is digitalchalk.com. So if you guys visit our website, there's more information here. Also, I'm going to focus today on these simplified methods of getting content in, but we have so many features, so many benefits and functionality in the Digital Chalk platform. I am more than happy to personally take you through the details of any other information you might want to see that I don't cover today. And then keep an eye out for future DC Live, Digital Chalk Live webinars in this series, to where we'll talk about new topics, and they're all designed to be helpful to our facilitators in making money online, selling courses. So Once you create an organization, it'll be your business name.digitalchalk.com. You can see here I'm affluence.digitalchalk.com. The first place you're going to start is in your manage courses. This is where you go to create a course or edit a course. So let's create one. Ready? Go. So we click on this create new course button. Let's give it a cool title. How about simplified training? This is an easy course. Now, this is your course description. I just typed in that one sentence so we could create our course today. But maybe you're cutting and pasting something from a document that is actually your course description. Again, you don't have to be an English literature, championship essayist to write your description. Let's repurpose something that you've put together in the past and paste it in here as long as it's relevant and applies to the course you're doing for your course description. But for now, we're going to say this is an easy course. Chris is teaching it. And you know what? It's kind of designed for the sales department. So we'll put that keyword here. You don't need to put that keyword here, but maybe it applies. So we'll put that here. And create. All right, course created. Didn't take long. So now that our course is created, we need to add the content to the course. So we go organization, which is your business. Then we go to your course. Now we're going to go to the content that makes up your course, which is what we call course elements. And today we're talking about file uploads, the web archive or internet content, live training, PowerPoints, and certificates. So let's put a course together using those elements. The first thing I want to bring in, let's see, how about an employee handbook, right? That's common. You got to read that before you can really train, or a syllabus or about the instructor. So we're going to go here. As you can see, I'm doing import a file. Pretty clear, right? Okay. I'm clicking import a file. I am going to choose a file from my computer. Now this is where the document lives, probably on your computer, or maybe you have an external drive or a server or something, but you're going to put in the document to kick off your course. Let's see, how about this handbook here? And upload. Our system will upload that document and automatically make it available to your user to download as a course element. It's pretty easy. You can see it's right here, sample handbook, National Council of Nonprofits. Now, anytime you put in a course element, you're going to have access to this cool sub-navigation where you could access and edit the actual element itself. So you can put in a description, and maybe this course element is designed for somebody specific. You could put in keywords or something specific. But other than that, you're going to go in and save it. Let's preview it. What did we even do? Well, we uploaded this employee handbook for your user to read before they delve into your course. Maybe you're testing them, or the course is all about how we do things here at ABC Company. Now they have the handbook as one of the course elements. So course element number one, file upload, done. It doesn't have to be an employee handbook. This could be a document from Word, like a syllabus, or just a quick little introduction. In this case, it's a PDF of a larger employee handbook. Very versatile as far as what files you can put in. Oftentimes, this is where courses start. Many times, it's a syllabus or handbook or course description. So in this case, we put in the handbook. Now, let's move on. Next course element. Maybe one document, 2 documents, fine, I'll upload it. But I have a bank full of hundreds of documents. And there's videos in there. And really, I need my user to come in and have all access to all these documents without downloading every single one of them. Well, one of the ways we could do that is through a web archive. Now, remember, I told you there were some really cool ways to pulling content from the internet without creating it. That's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to title this document base. So our user knows that this is the document base where they go in and get all their documents. Now, we're just going to link them to this Google Drive. Drop that link right here where it says enter URL. And look at that. Let's preview it. Make sure it's doing what we want. It is. It opened my Google Drive. Look at that. So you now have an entire repository full of documents and information as one of your course elements available to sell and teach in the Digital Chalk platform. I think that's pretty cool. So what else could we use web archives or internet content for? Well, let's say you already have an established digital presence. Maybe there's some videos on your page or web pages with information relevant to what you're teaching. Maybe it's not on your website. Maybe it's on somebody else's website where the standard exists, or some really important information that your learners have to learn before they take your course. Let's make another one. And this time, we're going to link to a YouTube video that maybe we've already made in the past that we used to teach people on YouTube, but now we want to monetize it. We're going to come in here. Again, web archive lets you use a link or piece of internet content to as one of your course elements. So this is going to be YouTube vid. Type in YT vid. Again, we want an external link for that. Let's see, YouTube. YouTube. All right. Let's just say you have a training video here, or train video.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help.
Link, and we're going to drop it in, and we're going to submit it. And now you see we've added a YouTube video about trains to our course. So what have we done so far? We've been here, well, I don't know, 10 minutes. We have already uploaded a sample handbook, or our employee handbook. We've linked somebody into a Google Drive full of documents, information, and handbooks and videos that we need them to learn before they go any further in the course. We also put up a video that we made years ago, but it's so relevant and we need people to learn what's in that video. We've added it to our course as one of our course elements. So far, we've created nothing except this course. No content. We weren't editing video. You don't need to be a web expert or a coder or a video editor to do any of this, as you can see. So we're on our way. We have 3 course elements in. I think that's awesome. Many people want to start out with a slideshow, and that's fine. That's how most people do start out, whether it's live or whether you're teaching a class or doing a panel at a show or whatever. It's going to be a slideshow 9 times out of 10. So how do we get a PowerPoint that we've already created? We've already been using this for years to teach people what we know. We have several versions of it. We have maybe a dozen of these PowerPoints that are just ready. They have animation in them. They have movies. I've embedded video. I've put in an audio track. There's cool dissolves and transitions. Well, exactly how you've built that PowerPoint, you could upload it into the Digital Chalk platform. Let's look at it. So, see here, import PowerPoint. Again, very clear on how to find that. We're going to click it. We're going to choose a file. We're going to put in this PowerPoint. And we're going to upload it. You can see our system's uploading, but what it's also going to do is convert it into what we call a SCORM object. This is an educational format designed to make your learning content interactive for your user, but also it lets you as a facilitator come in here and look at things like how long your learner spent in your course or course element, attempts at a certain element, how many times they took a test and what questions they answered. Just some really important information that you might need as a facilitator to help your student get to where they need to be as far as their learning, their education. So PowerPoint, you can see we are converting it, and you can see that we're doing that in this blue box in the upper right corner. We're good about giving you status. When that's ready, it's going to turn green, but it takes just a few seconds, sometimes a minute or so. While we're waiting on that, let's take a look at our certificates. This usually is going to be the last element in a course. It's your way of awarding your user for completing your course, or maybe you're doing something very specific around a program that requires a certificate. You can see here that we've supplied a background. You don't have to use this background, but you're more than welcome to. If you didn't want to use it, you see here you can upload your own image for a background. You have your own embossment, your own color scheme, your own fonts. So you're more than welcome to put that in and use it. Once you do that, you just have to come in here and say what you want on the certificate. So we probably want the student name. We're going to add student name and drag it to where we want it. Now what's cool about this is it says student name, but this is going to be auto-populated by what your user puts in at sign up when they register. So we already have the information. Once you put the student name where you want it, we'll auto-populate it. You don't have to come in every single time and do that. You're also probably going to want the course name on there. Again, gets auto-populated based on whichever course they've registered for. Maybe you want to number your courses. Your certificates, which is common. Sometimes they need to be tracked in numbers, so we'll count you down there. You could also start this countdown from another number if you want, or add an extension like the state. So you could have these certificates formatted the way you want them, and then we'll populate all the information. Couldn't be easier. It's everything your user puts in, is what's used to populate that certificate. And then it goes in as a course element. Let's save it. And there it is, our last course element. We'll leave it there, but if you ever want to, you could always reorder these. This affects how your user, your student, sees the course in their view. So maybe you want the document base first, or you want the handbook first. It's up to you how you do that. So you could kind of rearrange and reorder your courses how you see fit. One other great way to quickly and easily get involved is with live training. Many of you are already doing live training. You do weekend workshops, you rent the banquet rooms at the hotels and train people there. You set up the projector, all that. What you could do, instead of just limiting yourself to the 20-person room or the 10-person room or folks that you're training that day, that workshop, you could actually extend your reach to the internet populace by promoting this same live training that you're already doing through the Digital Chalk platform. If you take a look here, by the way, you can see this green square up here. It's telling you that our PowerPoint is now converted into a SCORM object. So let's take a look at that after I show you this instructor-led session. This means you can do live training in the Digital Chalk platform, sell it through the Digital Chalk platform, and even grade it and take attendance in the Digital Chalk platform, but you're live. So this is how that works. We've integrated with GoToMeeting, GoToWebinar, GoToTraining. Maybe you have a Zoom account or a WebEx account, something that you prefer to use for your webinar trainings. You could certainly do that with a custom session. We'll go into GoToMeeting, give it a title, Seminar Making Money Online, Live with Chris. That's right, the Chris. Instructors Chris. Let's go ahead and make it for tomorrow. How's that? And we're going to save it. And now you can see we have a seminar as part of our course. I have to say, this course is coming right along. We have our seminar. We have our employee handbook, our documents that we could lead people to, all the documents you need to know about me and what we're teaching. Here's a little video that I'm linking you to that I've created about this content, about me and my course. Once you finish, we're going to go ahead and give you a certificate. And you've easily uploaded your PowerPoint as a lesson in your course. And again, everything that you built in your PowerPoint, like the movies, the video embeds, the audio tracks, the transitions, the animations, they came with it. Let's take a look. So you remember, we just uploaded this from my computer as a basic PowerPoint. Look what we did to it in conversion. We've added these cool movie controls. We're going to hit play. This is, again, is a PowerPoint with movie controls now on it. The reason we do that is to begin the slideshow for your user, your learner, and they can come in here and look at each slide, but look at what it's doing down here. It's counting the slides. It's counting the time. How long have we spent in here? How much of it did we consume? That's a good piece of the conversion, because you can come in and say, hey, student, you did not consume that entire presentation. So if you're having trouble with this part of the course, it's probably because you need to watch the rest of these, or whatever. Cool thing about the PowerPoint, again, if this was a video player, it would be playing right now, or if I had cool dissolves or animations, they would come with it. Oftentimes, it's the easiest way to get involved is to upload your PowerPoint that you've already built. So you can absolutely do that. I'll go ahead and close this guy. Alrighty. You can see that refreshed it, and we're back into our course. So what do we have so far? Well, we have our employee handbook. Let's make that first. We have our base of documents. We have our live seminar. We have a YouTube video that we brought in that we've already created in the past. We've uploaded our PowerPoint, and when it's done, we have our certificate. Now, check out these little road signs with the exclamation point. That means our elements aren't active yet. Let's go ahead and activate them, and then we'll preview what the course looks like. Activate. What do you guys think? It's kind of easy, right? By the way, we're here to help you. We offer live support. When you sign up, you'll be assigned a client advocate who trains you and onboards you and your staff on these kind of features and how to put these things together. Now, don't get me wrong, I know quite a bit, but these guys know more than me. So we're here to help. We're live people who are available in our support team. These guys are world class. So if you ever need help, feel free to reach out and we can assist you. So we're just activating our course elements rather. One last one to activate here. I think we probably want to activate our certificate, right? Okay, certificate's ready to go for auto population. Now, of course, let's preview it. This basically tells us what the student will see. Now look at that. We created a course. It tells them where they have to start. It'll tell them where they left off. It'll tell them what they've completed. We're previewing it now. You could absolutely add way more to this. But as you can see, it's not that hard to do. We did it in roughly 20 minutes. We're here to help if you need it. I really just wanted to show you that it's not going to be as hard as you think. You probably already have what you need and don't even realize it. We're here to help you with those ideas and help you implement those ideas. I want to thank you all for joining me today again for this DC Live webinar. Stay tuned for more. There's more topics coming where I'll show you more about the Digital Chalk platform. But again, thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, you need any more details, or you want to go through the full power of the Digital Chalk platform, please feel free to reach out to me, csmith@digitalchalk.com, or give me a call here at the office. I am happy to personally take you on a tour of the platform. But until then, I will see you next time here on DC Live. Thanks again for watching, guys, and you all have a great day. I appreciate you.